Welcome to the Smart Influencer Podcast. I'm Christina.
And I'm Corinne.
And together we help digital entrepreneurs streamline their businesses, maximize revenue, and finally feel in control of their time.
Every week, we share tried and true strategies, proven systems, and expert interviews to help you grow your influence and income without the burnout. So if you're ready to get smarter about how you run your business, you're in the right place.
So before we dive in, if you love what you hear, be sure to hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you find today's conversation helpful, share it with a friend who can use it too.
We are super excited.
Oh my God, I can barely contain myself.
I know. And I wish I could do a drum roll. Hold on. Does that sound like a drum roll?
I didn't hear anything. Here, I'll do it.
We really need sound effects. We're terrible.
I should get one of my drummers to record us a drum roll.
All right, listeners, imagine a drum roll because we have a big announcement. We are hosting a summit.
Woo! Throw the confetti. Cue the confetti. Start the parade.
Exactly. We are hoping you're excited because we actually, despite the fact that we just really wanted to do one, we are doing it because so many people actually asked us for this event. So hopefully you guys all actually show up. But we're going to talk a little bit about what that looked like really who's been asking and what they've been asking for, so we can give you some more details. We finally made a small financial commitment, so we're locked in. It's happening. So we'll spill some of the beans, and we will probably share some more details in another episode later. Yeah. But now that we are locked in, we can finally let the world know. We're super
We've been sitting on it for so long, and I'm so bad sometimes with holding in a secret. Like, I just wanted to tell people, but yeah, you guys definitely asked. So we're trying to deliver on exactly what you wanted. And we're taking everything we have ever wanted in an in-person event and trying to build it into this one so that it is so super awesome and a little bit different from, I think, traditional events that you may be familiar with.
Yep. So everything we wanted, plus we polled a couple dozen people, right? Like from our close circle, from our mastermind groups, from our friends and peers, to find out what they liked about other events, what they felt was missing in other events. And that is all baked into this. So, okay. So let's just go talking about details.
Yeah. So first details, when?
Yes.
April. As we talk over each other. April 9th and 10th. Yes, super excited. It's a 2-day event. You can come early, you can stay late. That's up to you. But it's going to be held in, you go.
Washington, D.C.
Woohoo! So yeah, you can make a family trip out of it. Maybe get a little history, kind of civic stuff going on there. If you want to do some of the touristy stuff, there's a lot of great things to do while you're there. So you can make a long weekend out of it.
And it is so one of the things, because we've both been to a couple conferences, like one that I really enjoyed, I won't name it by name because I'm not dissing them at all, but the event was an hour away from the airport.
Yeah.
And we understand how inconvenient that is. Like we've developed this based on all the things that we wish were different from things we've attended. So it's right near Dulles Airport, which is the bigger airport in DC. So you should be able to, unless you're coming from a very small area, should be able to get a nonstop flight there, and you will have a free shuttle directly to the hotel. It is very, very close to the airport.
Yeah. So even if you choose Uber, it'll be a nice short Uber ride, not one of those 1-hour ones where you're in the awkward conversation with the driver.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we were excited about that. So we kind of took a little bit of care in choosing the location so that we got one that worked to give you some visiting time to do other things and was nice and close. So you didn't have all that extra travel expense in there as well.
And then another thing, and I feel like this is kind of like focusing on the cup holders when you're searching for a car, but because we have a lot of food blogger friends and because going to conferences and summits can be expensive, this came up again and again about the food. We understand that is important to attend.
You will be fed.
You will be fed. You're going to be fed well. It's good food. And we heard you, people that are coming from the West Coast. There will also be breakfast and a mid-morning snack. So if you're not ready to eat at 8 a.m., you don't have to.
At East Coast 8 a.m., which is your 5 a.m.
Right. There will be a very hearty mid-morning snack and a hot lunch as well, and an afternoon snack. So the only thing that's not included in the summit ticket will be dinner. And we are, if you want to sponsor dinner, any prospective sponsors out there, we are going to hopefully get some sponsored
Yeah.
dinners as well. So that's TBD. But during the rest of the day, you don't have to worry about shelling out a ton of money for your meals.
Yeah.
Your daytime meals will all be covered.
Yes. So the other thing we heard loud and clear, and it comes from our own experience as well, is we are cutting out the fluff,
Mhm.
right? There's none of that fluffy stuff in there.
No
We
spirit
want you,
sticks, no kumbaya. Mm-mm.
yeah, no drum circles. We're coming in, we're doing it where it's focused purely on getting you what you want. And we kind of take, I think, with everything Corinne and I do, we kind of come from the hotel lobby approach, right? And what we mean by that is like, when you go to a conference or any kind of event and you have all the sessions and you're learning great stuff, but where the real learning happens is when you're sitting in the hotel lobby with, maybe you and one of your friends and a couple strangers and who become friends and you're all learning from each other. Well, that's the atmosphere we want to recreate.
hmm Like the whole conference essentially will be the hotel lobby feel.
Yeah.
The other thing that was super duper important to us is like at this point, like, so it'll be nice to see your friends in person. It'll be nice to get together. But if we're going to ask you to spend money, get on a plane, travel here, like you need to leave with something
Mhm.
substantive done. So the structure of the summit is going to be instruction, application.
Yeah.
And we are going to have two breakout rooms that are specifically like for that. So you have one where instructions occurring and one where you'll be applying.
And you're not going to be missing things when
Right.
you're applying what you've learned. Because there is nothing worse, in my opinion, than leaving an event and you have this notebook full of great ideas and you're in the airport and you're still thinking about all your great ideas and you're so excited. Then you get on the plane and you kind of take a nap.
Yeah.
And then you get home and real life happens. And now you just have a notebook that you put somewhere with all these great ideas and it's like a graveyard. And
Right.
we don't want that to happen.
We do not want that. So, yeah, if you come to this event, I think I feel okay promising this. If you come to this event and you actually show up to what it is that we're doing there, you cannot leave and be far, like you cannot leave and not be ahead of where you were before you showed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So you
So
will
we are
know
working.
more and you will have done more for your business.
Because we're all about doing, right? We can sit and talk to you for hours, but that really doesn't mean anything if you're not applying what you've learned. So that is a big part that we are working very actively to bring into this event. That's probably one of the parts I'm most excited about
Me too.
the whole thing. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
other,
And
oh, sorry.
go ahead.
I was going to say the other thing that we heard loud and clear, and we asked a lot of people, is that they wanted it to stay small.
Yeah.
And also that was just better for us because this is our first event doing this, and we didn't want to accidentally screw it up by making something too big that we couldn't wrangle.
Yeah.
So it is going to be small and intimate. That means that the people that are teaching you what you're there to learn are going to be sitting with you at lunch. They're going to be working side by side you in the application process. So you will have lots of access to people that know a lot about what we do and what can help you.
hmm So, you know, every single aspect of this we put together with you in mind, right? We asked this was the feedback that we got. We built in some of our own expectations. And what was funny was so many of you that we asked actually mirrored what we thought. So that was kind of comforting. So we were already headed in that direction. You just solidified it for us. But we've already got our hotel block set up so you can definitely get that locked down if you want it. And the early bird ticket, you can lock that down now too, so you don't miss out. So make sure if that's something you want, head over to thesmartinfluencer.com/summit for all the details we have right now. It'll be updated as we get new ones and we'll be adding to it regularly. We're so super excited.
Yes, we
I
are.
can't wait.
So, and we are still early. So, like, we
Yeah.
know when it is. We've planned some of these details. We will be making more announcements about who
Yep.
is speaking, who is sponsoring. With that being said, if you are as excited about this event as we are and you are interested in speaking or you are interested in sponsoring, please email us and we'll coordinate with you that way at hello@thesmartinfluencer.com.
Yeah. And
Or,
if you have some very strong opinions on what you want to see or don't see, email us there too. The hello@thesmartinfluencer.com. We
yeah,
are always listening. And, maybe there's a topic that you feel would be so awesome that nobody has ever covered before. Let us know.
yeah.
We want to know.
Because it is still a work in progress. Like we've
Yeah.
committed to doing it now. Now we just kind of have to pin down all the details. So it's still in flux, and we're
Yeah.
happy to hear your thoughts.
We've got some exciting things percolating though. So we're super excited about that. So lock in your room right now. Lock in your early bird ticket right now. So don't miss out because like Corinne said, we are keeping this on the smaller side. So you don't want to miss out. You don't want to be the one with FOMO watching it happen on Instagram.
That's right. So,
So make sure you do that. And if you want to get a jump start, make sure you grab our freebie too. We have just released a brand new one. It's our Kickstart Clarity Guide, and it will help you kind of get in the right frame of mind before you go to a conference. So you know what you want to focus on. And you can go to thesmartinfluencer.com/clarity guide to snag that one. So we're super excited. We can't wait. We hope you're going to be there with us.
absolutely. So,
Yeah.
tag us on Instagram at the Smart Influencer if you are coming. We'd love to hear from you. Or drop us a DM if you've got some thoughts or on what you'd like to see. We really want to hear your thoughts.
Yep. And thank you for spending time with us today and being part of our big announcement. We will be back next week with another episode to help you work smarter, work less, and earn more. See you then.